I'm going to start by adding the rice into the butter. I placed here 3 tablespoons of butter and 2 cups of rice. And I'm going to saute this rice really well here, guys. We're making some rice. In butter, delicious. I've already given the rice a quick toss with the butter. I'm going to turn off the heat here and set it aside for now. And now, I'm going to cut a few slices of bacon, guys, to add to this rice. That's going to make our rice really flavorful. I'm going to chop this bacon, cut it like this. And now I'll chop it here into smaller pieces. Bacon, guys, gives such a wonderful flavor to the rice. So I always add a bit of bacon to butter rice, and it turns out delicious. I'm also going to use 1 onion, but when I chop onion, guys, it just makes me cry more. I'll leave it here, set it aside. Now I'm going to take my bacon and add it into the rice. You don't need a lot of bacon, okay? Just a little to give that delicious flavor to the rice. I'll turn the heat back on here. And I'm going to saute the rice again with the bacon, right? That way it'll release the bacon's flavor into the rice so it becomes really delicious. And guys, the secret to this rice is frying it really well so it turns out fluffy and tasty. Guys, our rice is already well fried, as you can see here. Look, truly well fried, which is the secret to our rice. Now I'm going to season the rice. I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of fried garlic. I'll also add a pinch of black pepper. And I'll add 1 teaspoon of paprika. I'm going to mix these seasonings into the rice. You can use, guys, the seasonings you prefer, the ones you like to use at home. So the rice ends up well seasoned and delicious. I mixed my seasonings in. Now I'm going to add 1 can of sweet corn. And I'll also add 3½ ounces of peas. I'm using frozen peas here. Now I'm going to add in the water. Pour in the water, always used to cook this rice. I'm using hot water here to make cooking easier. And now I'll add in our onion, which I cut in half. And I'll let this rice cook here. Guys, our rice has absorbed all the water. Now I'm going to add some parsley, which is a must in our rice. And I'll also add some cubes of cheese, which are going to make our rice amazing. I'll mix the parsley and the cheese into the rice. Our rice is going to turn out super fluffy and delicious. All mixed. Now I'm going to cover my pot and lower the heat. Let this rice cook here for about 10 minutes. And look, guys, our rice is ready. Let's turn off the heat. And look how delicious, guys. This rice is super fluffy. I'm going to serve it here on my